Hi YouTube, I'm Aussie Dranza, and this is the first episode of my Battle Maison challenge. As you can see, I have none of the actual trophies for the Battle Maison. I just never got around to actually doing it, so I'm gonna do a couple of videos, hopefully, just going through the Battle Maison. To make it a little bit more difficult, also, I've decided I won't use any OU Pokemon, or even like Ubers and all that. So no legendaries and none of the really good stuff. So hopefully we'll get some more diverse range of Pokemon to be used. So let's just go ahead and start a Super Singles challenge. Alright, so here we go, Super Singles, participate. I'll try and look at the screen for as much as possible. I do have the game up on my screen. If you're wondering how I'm getting that, I bought a 3DS with a capture card. It was pretty expensive though, so if you're looking to get into poker tubing, then you're going to need a little bit of extra cash. So I'm just going to pick my team. You guys are just seeing a blank screen there at the moment, but I will be taking Hariyama, a Golbat, and Empoleon. And I'll explain the sets as the matches are going, just to make things a little more interesting. I'm thinking I'll probably do 3 matches an episode. I think that'll be like long enough to keep you guys interested, hopefully. And if there's like any sets you want to see, something like really strange, or something you've like drummed up yourself, definitely let me know, and I'll do my best to get those Pokemon like made and able to be used. Alright, so we got an interesting first opponent. So I'm just going to lead off with the Fake Out. So my Hariyama has Fake Out, Facade, Close Combat, and also has Knockoff. And obviously he's holding the Toxic Orb, so I'm going to get that boosted attack now. So I'm just going to go for the Close Combat here. A Zen Headbutt. I am probably dead. Oh, he's beefy. Hariyama is a little bit chunky. Hopefully I can get rid of him with that shot. Alright. Not too bad. So, yeah, one definite downfall of not using the OU Pokemon is they're a little bit slow. They don't have the best stats, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So this Honchkrow, I'm actually going to switch out to my Golbat. My Golbat's a bit of a pivot for me, so... And I think Honchkrows are... Yeah, I can deal with... I usually can deal with them. Oh, this is bad. So that's right. I should still be okay. What I'm going to do is... I got a choice here. I can either Roost up, but I think he's just going to keep going for Psychic, so... I am actually going to U-turn here. He uses Protect. Very interesting. So I'm just going to go once again for the U-turn. And I'm going to switch out. So he has boosted his defense. Alright. So at this point I'm going to go into my Empoleon. I think it's got the Ice Beam. It is choice specs, so whatever I use here, it's going to be stuck with using until I switch it out. So I do have the Ice Beam, and I am going to go for that. So he starts setting up. So I think we were lucky he didn't set up earlier in this match. And that is a dead Honchkrow. So let's see what his final Pokemon's going to be, and it's a Yanmega. I think I can stay in here and just go for Ice Beams. It's using Detect. Basically like Protect. Alright, let's just go for another Ice Beam. He's going for the Bug Buzz. Thankfully I resist that. And we take out this Yanmega. Of course, this is only the first match in the challenge, so they're not usually all that tough early on. I generally notice an increase in the the strength of the teams at about 25 matches in. So let's go on and do Battle 2. So we did pretty well with our pretty dodgy team. Let's see how they can do. Alright, Backpacker Seamus, I think that's how you say that name. Sending out for Alligator. Alright, so let's see if our Hariyama can deal with this for Alligator. I'll definitely just get the fake out so that I can get my Toxic Orb off and be ready to kick some butt. I do think my Golbat is better suited to taking on this for Alligator. And I think I will switch out to Golbat. Hopefully he doesn't go for a Dragon Dance and start setting up. So he uses Block. I can no longer escape, so this battle is to the death. I am just going to use a Toxic on the for Alligator. He goes for Aqua Jet, but I should eat that up. So now that I've got it poisoned, I can do a number of things. This Golbat, it's holding Eviolite, obviously. That's what makes it so bulky. It's got Toxic, U-Turn, Roost, and I have Swagger on it. Only because I couldn't get one that had Super Fang, which is usually the preferred fourth move. So everything's working in my favor right now. At this point, I'm just going to, seeing I don't need to roost up, I'm just going to use a U-turn. Now, I'm not sure if Block prevents me from switching out due to this. Let's find out. Nope. Block does not stop the effective U-turn. So I think I'm going to go into Hariyama. I can go for another fake out, and I think with that and the poison damage, we should be okay. Alright. Cool. Alright, we dealt with this for Alligator. Plenty of switching in before we actually got rid of it, but it's not bad. So we have Lopunny here. I'm not super good with the types here. I think I will want to switch back into my Golbat. Fairly sure this is going to be physical, and Golbat deals with that nicely. So there's the fake out. Take that very nicely. And this Lopunny is Toxic Orbed. I'm just going to use a Swagger on it. Confuse it, and even though that boosts its attack, this Golbat is super bulky, very defensive, and should be pretty happy to deal with anything this Lopunny throws out. Just in case, though, I am going to roost up this turn. Alright, we're getting very lucky with the hacks here. But I don't know if you guys have actually played in the Battle Maison before. You'll notice some really strange hacks things happening, especially when your opponent is using moves that have a secondary effect. Like, if they're using Ice Beam, you generally get frozen, 8 times out of 10, generally. Which is almost unheard of in the actual game. At this point, there's not much I really have to do. I might just Swagger Lopunny again. Raise its attack, hopefully when it hits itself it deals a lot more damage. So I had to use Roost because of Encore. It's not so bad. I might actually just stay in. Oh, I can't use Swagger, unfortunately. So see, that was a crit and it's still not doing over half of Golbat's life. Yeah, not many people consider Golbat much of a threat, but it's actually pretty good. The first time I saw it, was from a YouTuber. If you're into Pokemon, you probably know him. It's Shady Penguin. He has a Golbat named Real Bulk, and fell in love with it after that. It was just amazing. So just going to stall this Lopunny out, seeing that I've been encored, and Golbat is definitely the best Pokemon to take it on. Alright, so let's find out what the last Pokemon is for this guy's team. It is a Throw, so very physical, this team, and Golbat just eats that up. So I'm going to just lead off with a Toxic. He uses Protect, scouting out my moves, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, we'll get that Toxic off this time, and then we'll go with the Swagger plan again. So I think I'll have like a little MVP of every match. If you guys want to put in the comments who you thought the MVP was, and you know, it'll just be nice to know which of my Pokemon you think is the best, or doing the most work, let's say. Alright, so Throw used Circle Throw, I think. I missed that, and he brought in my Hariyama. So I'm just going to go for a Fake Out to get the initial damage off. Oh, he must have Inner Focus or something. Didn't flinch. That's alright. Here, my Empoleon has come in, and I can just go for a really big Hydro Pump. And that's a Choice Spect, so this should be knocking him straight out. So that's the end of that Throw and this trainer. So yeah, I really like the lower tiered Pokemon. I think they don't. A lot of people say to me that some of them you can't get them to work like as a competitive Pokemon, but I like to do my best to get these Pokemon actually in the game. So if there's one you really want to see, something that like no one ever plays, let me know, and I'll try and get that into these Battle Maison matches. Alright, so we've got Kangaskhan out. That's a favourable matchup for us. It's not going to Mega Evolve, which is great, but it managed to get the Fake Out off. That's alright. I'm just going to go for a close combat here. Hopefully that'll take him out. That's super effective. And depending on the next Pokemon, we might be switching Hariyama out just because of the defense drop and the Toxic. So, Tyrantrum, that's pretty good. I think I will be switching out. I'm going to go into my... I could go into Empoleon. No, I think I'm going to go into my Golbat. Tyrantrums are physically offensive, and Golbat loves to deal with these guys. So he's setting up the Stealth Rocks. Don't usually see them in a 3v3. I'm just going to lead off with the Toxic. Start getting some residual damage off. If you think I've made an incorrect play at any point, I'm only just starting all this Pokemon stuff, really. I've played for years, but competitively, and I haven't really been on the scene very long. So if you think I make an incorrect move at some point, I definitely want you guys to point it out. Just let me know, and so we can discuss it and things like that, because I do want to improve from these matches as well. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam here. I think Ice Beam's the best choice. I probably should have switched back into Golbat. Yeah, that did a lot more damage than I would have liked. And thankfully I get this guy off the field. And we have an Ambipom. So I think I'll just stay in with the Empoleon here. He'll probably go for Fake Out, but I'm pretty sure my Hariyama is going to be able to deal with this Ambipom. So this guy is just trying to hacks me to death. I flinched, so I think he might actually get me here. So now he's going to get my Choice Specs. Oh, maybe Thief doesn't work. Oh, he did. He's got the Choice Specs. So at this point, I'm just going to go into Golbat and hold off with the Hariyama. I just want to get a little bit more damage. Oh, those Stealth Rocks working some magic. Alright, I am going to use Toxic on this Ambipom. Thankfully, he'd already used Thief. I get to retain my Eviolite. So at this point, I will be roosting up and trying to stall out this Ambipom, who has been doing a number on the rest of my team. Alright, so healed up. Let's see. Let's swagger this guy up. Let's get him to knock himself out. Yeah, in the future I might not use such a stally Pokemon. If you like Golbat, I'll keep bringing it back, but I think the stally Pokemon, everyone knows you can win with the Toxic Stall. It's good to see some more interesting attacks, things that might not get used as often. I'm just going to go for the Roost here. So yeah, I think this is a long enough... I think 3 matches is enough to fill a video. Hopefully I've been able to keep your attention, or you've enjoyed some of the battles. Obviously they'll get harder as we progress. And yeah, so if you like this video, subscribe, because I will be releasing more videos just like this. Eventually I want to have some Wi-Fi battles. I'll definitely want to have a few fun battles and hopefully get some of you guys to actually play in them. And if you want to see yourself on YouTube, then that's a really good way. So interact with me, you know, comment, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.